So,
You're going to need to speak up.
yes, ma'am.
It appears that she hasn't done anything. Has she done anything on probation?
No, Your Honor. Do you have anybody that you care for?
Yes, my grandma. She's sick right now.
Oh, let's not do that. Let's not do this thing where we're bringing in the sick relatives. Court is going to sentence you to.
This girl is back in court once again because she didn't do any of the things she was supposed to while on probation. Now, she's standing in front of the judge, asking if she can have probation again. You'd think that after getting such a lucky break the first time, she would have at least tried a little harder to follow the rules. But nope. Her first big case was about her being connected to a gun charge. She got probation for that. But now she's back in trouble again, this time for using a gun when she was not allowed to. It's like she's rushing headfirst right back into prison without even slowing down. I mean, the level of confidence it takes to walk back into court after already blowing your first chance and still ask for another chance. It's almost unbelievable. Let me know in the comments if you think she deserves probation again, or if this one is straight to prison for her. Now, let's see how Judge Boyd reacts in this case.
And are you Ms. Gallegos?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Jasmine Lynn Gallegos who was placed on community supervision in 2024 CR 0105W for the offense of unlawfully carrying of a weapon with a felony conviction on January 9th, 2024 for a term of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Yes, Your Honor. Violated condition number 4 on or about the 22nd day of January 2024 in Bear County, Texas. The defendant, Jasmine Lynn Gallegos, the then and there failed to report as directed to the 187th District Court for a compliance hearing as directed by the supervision officer and or the court in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Your Honor, we'll waive the remaining violated condition.
All right. And I don't have a trial court certification.
No, Your Honor. We are requesting to be continued.
Yeah,
Would you like the court like it instead anyway? Okay.
Thank you. All right. And state.
Yes, there's an agreement, Your Honor.
No, are you proceeding on the next violation?
So, waiving the remaining violated conditions, Your Honor.
All right. Any objections to the waiver?
No objection.
Did you understand by pleading to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it guilty? I'm sorry, could find it true, grant the motion and sentence you up to 5 years in prison and up to $1,000 fine.
Yes, ma'am.
You're going to need to speak up.
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
This proposed agreement, Your Honor, it is to deny the motion and continue her on her community supervision with additional TAP evaluation done while in custody and follow the recommendations of mental health eval in custody, ISP gang evaluation in custody, and also a UA hotline for 90 days, plus proof of residency and employment every 90 days.
All right. So why should I follow this agreement? It appears that she hasn't done anything. Has she done anything on probation?
No, Your Honor.
All right. And then I had a compliance hearing. I always do compliance hearings. If there's an issue, people can come in, tell me what their issue is, and we can get them back on track. So I don't understand why I should continue her.
We're just asking the court consider it, Your Honor.
But I mean, somebody needs to give me a reason why, because she is on probation. She hasn't done anything. And to get her back on track, I set it for a compliance hearing and she did not show. So I don't understand why I should continue her.
I call my client, Your Honor.
All right. Can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Jasmine Lynn Gallegos.
Are you asking the court to consider release or continue on probation?
Yes, ma'am.
And why is that?
Because I never started it. And I got released and I didn't turn myself back in, but I want to do something better.
All right. Do you need to speak up?
I want to do something better in life.
So the reason why you want me to continue you is because you were placed on probation, you were released, and you never did anything. So basically, you're just throwing yourself on the mercy of the court saying, I did nothing, but please continue me.
Do you have a job?
Yes.
Where do you work?
I mean, I was working at the Subway.
Okay, I cannot hear you.
I was working at Subway at Pleasanton, Texas.
And where do you live?
In Pleasanton, Texas with my grandma.
Do you have anybody that you care for?
Yes, my grandma. She's sick right now.
Oh, let's not do that. Let's not do this thing where we're bringing in the sick relatives, the baby that nobody else can take care of because you were supposed to report. Let's do this. This is what can help me understand whether or not I should continue. Let's assume you don't have a sick grandmother. You don't have any sick relatives. You don't have any sick children. It's just you. Why should you be continued on probation? Don't tell me that Subway needs somebody to make sandwiches. Let's assume that Subway doesn't need anybody to make sandwiches. Why should I be continuing you?
Because I want to prove to you that I can do it.
But you have not. But okay. But you want to prove to me that you can do it?
So,
All right. Any other questions?
Is there any other reason why you're asking the court to continue you on probation?
no,
Do you believe you have a drug problem?
no.
All right. So she don't have a drug problem. Why didn't you report?
Because they wanted me to turn myself back in.
I'm sorry, what?
Because they wanted me to come back and turn myself in.
All right. Why didn't you show up for your compliance hearing? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I don't know, ma'am.
All right.
And this right here is the part where she completely ruined everything for herself. But I'll be honest, she's at least being very open with the judge right now. You can tell she's not lying at all, because every single answer she gives makes you want to put your hand on your forehead and groan even louder. It's that kind of honesty that doesn't really help you. It just destroys you even faster. But the thing that makes it even worse is her own lawyer. Her attorney looks like she doesn't even want to save her at all. When Judge Boyd asked the lawyer directly, "Why should your client stay on probation?" the attorney just shrugged her shoulders and said, "I don't know." Her face almost said, "Yeah, we both know she's finished here." And that's not the type of passionate defense you want. When you're standing in front of a judge, trying not to go to prison. It honestly felt like the lawyer gave up in the middle of the hearing. Maybe she was just having a terrible day, or maybe she was just being brutally realistic. But either way, that didn't do her client any favors. Because a good defense attorney will at least try to fight, throw out some excuse, or come up with something to argue, even if it's weak. But here, there was absolutely nothing. No argument, no spin, not even a single attempt. Just quiet surrender. And in a courtroom, sitting in silence like that is basically the same as slowly admitting that you're guilty. So what do you guys think? Do you think this lawyer was just being real with the judge? Or did she completely give up on her client and stop trying?
And the court reached, everyone knows if somebody is falling off track. Normally what I do in some situations, Ms. Gallegos, is because maybe sometimes people just fall off track. They just need to realize what they're looking at. And I set compliance hearings. And I'm not even going to consider, I set compliance hearings twice for you. The state only went on one, so I'm not even considering the other. But a compliance hearing was set for you to try to get you back on track to see, hey, is there something we're missing here? Is there something you need in order to be successful? And you didn't even show up for the compliance hearing. The compliance hearing was a step before your motion to revoke. Because I had a choice at that time. I always get notices from probation. They'll tell me how a probationer is doing. If there are some issues, I will always usually check compliance hearing. Let's bring that person in and find out what's going on. And you didn't even show up for that. So I don't think you're a good candidate for probation. Everybody who's in custody will come before me when they're in custody and say to me, I want to prove to you I can do it. But, you know, history has shown that you can't because you didn't. So I don't know why I should continue you. So I don't know if you want to talk to her, but I don't have a reason for why she didn't show up. Okay. All right. I'm I'm not going to follow this proposed agreement. I don't think she's a good candidate for probation. She hasn't done anything. And she's been given opportunities to do things and she just refuses. And based upon her testimony, she didn't want to come back because she didn't want to turn herself in. I don't know what to do with that.
If the court were to grant your request for continued probation and the TAP evaluation, would you comply with the conditions of the TAP
Yes, ma'am.
and any recommendations thereof?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you also comply with any conditions of the gang ISP evaluation
Yes, ma'am.
as well as the mental health?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, my client's throwing herself in the mercy of the court and we're requesting that the court continue her on probation.
All right. So under under direct examination, she stated she doesn't have any mental health issues. So that's not an issue. And now I'm being thrown at that there may be gang issues with her. And part of the plea bargain agreement was, in this case, she was to forfeit weapons, magazines, and ammunition. So she was placed on community supervision for that, and she has done nothing. Court is finding violation of condition number 4 true. Court is going to sentence you to 5 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's $1,000 fine. Time and money will run concurrent. I'll recommend, if she stated she doesn't have any drug issues, she doesn't have mental health issues, but I'll recommend the therapeutic community or the mental health unit at the prison. You'll have to recommend it as well because I have no jurisdiction. And if they discover that you do have a mental health issue, then they will take care of it there. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You have a limited right to appeal, and that right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you were on community supervision. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Good luck to you. You're going to have to start making better decisions. If you continue to pick up felonies in Texas, they're going to start labeling you as a repeater or a habitual. If you're a repeater, that means your range of punishment level is going to go up by one level. And if you're habitual, in some cases, your minimum is going to be 25 years at the prison. You have some choices you're going to need to make. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And when you're released from prison, if you need help with anything, you can always come back here if I'm here. Okay. Good luck to you.
5 years. Wow. And I'm not gonna lie, I mean, this hearing was one of the most awkward ones I've seen in a while, too. And from the defendant's point of view, I mean, she just looked completely lost. Like, she didn't even understand how much trouble she was in almost. And as for her attorney, I mean, she barely lifted a finger to help her. And honestly, it almost felt like she wanted the judge to lock her client up. I mean, if that's the case, mission accomplished here, because when you ignore court orders and skip out on doing the work, there's only one place you're going. So honestly, I don't think the attorney had much to work with, but still, it just felt like she didn't care to me. And as for the first order, I mean, when she got probation the first time, it is not a free pass. It's pretty much the court giving you a chance to prove you can function without a cell door closing behind you. And if you waste that chance, I mean, even if you do fail and you have the record to back it up, like you're doing things to help out, like I don't know, like you're still probably not gonna get prison time. I just really don't understand why people choose the harder route when they already had the easy one. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments if you think 5 years in prison fits this situation, or if you'd give her one last shot because she was brutally honest. Either way, Judge Boyd made it clear here, second chances aren't infinite. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Take care, everyone.
5 years. That's the sentence. Wow. And I'm not gonna lie, this whole hearing was one of the most awkward ones I've seen in a long time. From the way the defendant acted, you could tell she was totally lost. It looked like she didn't even understand how serious the trouble was that she was in, and her lawyer barely moved a finger to help her in any way. Honestly, it almost felt like her attorney wanted the judge to lock her up, and if that's what she wanted, then mission accomplished. Because when you blow off court orders and don't do the work you're supposed to, there's really only one place left for you, and that's prison. To be fair, the lawyer didn't have much to argue with, but still, it just came across like she didn't even care. And let's be clear about this. When the court gives you probation the first time, that doesn't mean you're free to do whatever you want. It's not a free pass. It's a judge giving you a chance to prove that you can live your life without having a jail cell door closing behind you. And if you waste that chance, then you don't get endless tries. Sometimes, even when someone messes up a little, if they show they're really trying to fix their mistakes and improve their life, the judge might give them another break and not send them straight to prison. But here, she didn't even try at all. That's what makes no sense to me. Why would someone choose the harder road when the easier and better one was already given to them? So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments if you think 5 years in prison is fair for this situation, or if she should have gotten one more chance since she was at least honest in court. Either way, Judge Boyd made it super clear. Chances don't last forever.